Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Only Couch Book Reviews. And today we are taking a look at the Iron Trial, the first book in the Magisterium series. Now, this book is about Colum Hunt, and Colum Hunt is a boy who is he has magic powers, but his magic powers are he doesn't really know he has magic powers. He thinks he's a normal kid. He is just a normal kid, or so he thinks. And his father has warned him about magic and how it's bad and how it's not cool and everything. And it's like no, and he's like, so he goes to the now there's this school for mages. It's called the Magisterium. So he goes and he tries out and everything, and his plan is to basically fail at trying out, and basically he tries and tries and tries to fail, but he ends up getting in anyway. So then you got Aaron and you got Tamara, who are his friends. Like, they're his ride or die people, So, so the first exercise they learn how to do is work with sand, and like this goes on and on and on, and I'm not gonna bore y'all with that, but that goes on and on. So they go through their classes and stuff, and then so there's one day, and he's kind of wondering like, do I like it here? Was everything my dad was telling me, was this all a lie? Because this school seems pretty cool and everything, and like, so he's like, do I really want to, prepare myself for staying in this school and like I said, prepare myself for this and just going through this magic stuff and everything. So he's like, maybe, so then they go to their this kid, he gets away from the magisterium, and they're having to find him. His name is Drew. And Drew is, let's just say Drew is not who you think he is. So they find Drew. Drew is injured, and in the meantime, they're fighting off these wolves, these chaos-ridden animals. And the maid school is Earth wants to bind, fire wants to burn, chaos wants to devour, water wants to flow. That is their kind of like their little slogan for everything, because they work with the elements of like earth, fire, water, and air is the things that they work with. So then, like I said, they're fighting these wolves and everything, but they find Drew. And everything. So then they're fighting these, like I said, they're fighting these wolves, and it's they're and they're on the way back to the school or whatever, and Colum sees something in the woods, and he's like, what is this? And so he finds a baby wolf, and he's just like, oh, it's a baby, we can't leave it out here alone and everything. So and my thing is, bro, if you bring a chaos ridden animal into school, that's your ass. Your ass is gonna be, put out of school. So why would you do that? But anywho, so he tries to hide him and everything. Well, so then a little bit later on in the book, we find out that Aaron is this like kind of like the chosen one to fight against the enemy of death, and the enemy of death is kind of like Lord Voldemort in Harry Potter. So he's it's this bad thing. So Aaron goes missing, and so they're all looking for him and stuff. So they find this big place. There's this like bowling alley place, and there's this big battle that takes place between Call Column and some this guy. Um, so does Colin make it out alive? And does he graduate from his first year of the magisterium school? I don't know. Y'all gonna have to read the book to find out. Now, what I thought about this book was, now here's my thoughts on the book. Like, yo, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you are going to love these books, yo. Like, I'm not even like, I'm on the second book now, and like, yo, the first book, it was great. Like, the first book was amazing. Like, yo, y'all just gonna have to read the book for yourself to see what goes on and what happens, yo. But the book itself was amazing. Now there are a lot of some people are like, oh, it's just a Harry Potter ripoff. No, it's not. It's it's not a Harry Potter ripoff, y'all. Or at least I don't think so. Some people might think so, but I really don't, y'all. I believe this. I mean, it's got its own characters, its own story. I mean, so it can't be a Harry Potter ripoff, yo. So I mean, but as far as the book goes, man, if I had to rate it out of 1 to 10, I give this book a solid 10 because story is very well written and everything, man. So hey, that's my review of Iron Trial by Holly Black, man. Yo, pick up this series if you ain't already picked it up from your local library or wherever you get your books, whether it be Bard Mobile if you're blind, whether it be your local library if you're sighted, or Audible if you love to listen to books online. Get it from Audible. Audible should have all 5 of these. So yeah, man. But hey, I hope y'all have enjoyed the video, man. And I'll be back soon with more content. Peace. I'm out. Woo!